What's going on, y'all? It's Triple Rich, and we're back for Volume 2. Got a good one today. We're going to speak on the Nikeblazer. Let's talk about the history of the Nikeblazer. Nike's first ever high-top basketball sneaker. Created in the early 70s, named after the Portland Trail Blazers, it was debuted by none other than George the Iceman Gervin. No, he wasn't a Blazer, he was a Spur, but he made the shoe hot. He put Iceman on the back of it, and people were like, yo, what is this shoe? I want it, I need it. The cool thing about the shoe is it had a huge check, so no matter where you were, the visibility was key. Now, he played in the 70s and he played all the way to the 80s, but during the 80s, they stopped the Blazers technology from being the forefront of Nike, and they kind of moved on to the Air Force One as well as the Air Jordan 1. Because of this, the shoe fell out of favor with basketball players, but skateboarders were like, I want this shoe. So they got on the boards and it was like, it sticks to the board real good. And you know, if you ask me, I think the Blazer's even better than the Nike Dunk as far as skateboarding goes. Funny thing about skateboarding, it was reconstructed in 2005 by Lance Mountain, an OG skateboarder who said, you know what, we gotta pump up the collar a little bit and we gotta put a little air unit in it because, you know, our feet be hurting when we land in our ollies and our kick flips and stuff like that. So that happened, and then a year later, Supreme, a skateboard brand as well, was like, hey yo, I need the Blazer, we need to put our own spin on it, and oh did they. That shoe now that I'm talking about, if you get it brand new, you're spending like $4 grand on that. Yeah, I still want a pair, but you know, I gotta find somebody who's down on their luck because I ain't paying that money, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, that is the history of the Blazer. It's moved from basketball, then it moved into skateboarding, then it moved into streetwear, and then Virgil was like, yo, I'm gonna remix the Blazer a little bit more. He added a bigger check, and then people in high fashion were like, oh my gosh, this is genius, I need this shoe. So that shoe that I'm speaking of, the Virgil one, that goes for 4 digits as well. So it's crazy to see how this shoe has died and come back to life almost 4 times. And honestly, it's still around. I see a lot of people at the gym wearing it, and I see a lot of people just walking around casually in them. Blazer, very versatile shoe, amazing shoe. Mwah. So the first time I ever got my hands on a pair of Nike Blazers was in middle school. There was a sneaker store called Just for Feet that was liquidating and going out of business, and my dad took me. I got this pair for $12. It was a light blue, low-cut baby blue pair with a white midsole. No one had them. I haven't seen them to this day. Felt like the freshest kid on the block. And the shoe was so comfortable because the suede was soft and the mesh tongue really fit well on my foot. Now let me show you some of the Blazers I have in my personal collection. First off, I want to show you the 2014 Safari Pack. I love this pair because it's unique. It has like a faux fur check, and I really can't even tell you what print this is. It almost looks like a cowhide or something, but I honestly have never seen this colorway anywhere else. I feel like the man every time I wear it. I also want to show you my Nike SB Blazer. It's a little different than the original. It's hard to see, but there is extra collar padding, as well as the insole is a little more comfortable. Another really cool pair of Blazers I have in my reselling inventory is this Alter and Reveal pair. What I think is so cool about this pair is if you were to use a knife or something to cut off this mesh, under is a white tiger stripe design. As I said before, this is a Blazer that is very close to the original, and all of the ones that are close to the original, if you have a box, I don't have a box for these, but it will say Blazer 77. That's when George Gervin debuted the shoe, and they are pretty much taking it back to its original form. This pair is actually a size 5Y, so if anyone's interested, once again, please leave a message. So to recap, the Nike Blazer has had a crazy life. It started as a basketball shoe, then a skateboarder shoe, then a streetwear shoe, and even a high fashion shoe. They're still putting out new models of the Blazer to this day, and it's truly a timeless classic. I can't believe the shoe's already 50 years old, and I don't think it's going anywhere. Do you have any stories you want to share with me? What's your favorite Blazer? What Blazers are you still looking for? Please comment below, like, and subscribe. This is it for Kicktalk Volume 2, and we're out.